Cars.com Auto Review.
Hi, I'm Joe Weisenfelder with Cars.com. It's been a long time since we heard rumors that Mini was going to have a crossover. Finally, it's here in North America. We're looking at our first two right off the boat. It's called the Cooper Countryman. Basically, anything for Mini is a Cooper. There's the Cooper Clubman, and now the Cooper Countryman. Now, true to the name Mini, even though it's bigger and it's a crossover, it's only about 6 inches longer than the Clubman, which is the extended version of the Cooper, which is about 16 inches longer than. It is, though, higher and wider. So the height and the width shows in the interior. I've got tons of headroom with the seat all the way down. It adjusts up and down manually. That's a standard feature. A lot of shoulder room, obviously. And people don't recognize this, but Minis actually are quite roomy in the front seat. This, being a bigger vehicle, is no different. The general styling is very similar to the other Coopers, a bit whimsical. It has the giant speedometer that actually is kind of hard to read because the numbers are this big, but whatever, it's kind of interesting looking. You can get a 6-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic. We happen to be in a regular Cooper Countryman, which is a normally aspirated engine, non-turbo. It comes only with front-wheel drive. Now, the car also comes as a Cooper S Countryman, which is turbocharged, and that one is available with all-wheel drive. Obviously, all-wheel drive and more ground clearance is one of the things you want if you're buying a crossover. Now, in terms of interior tricks, there are a couple new ones in this model. One of them is the center console channel. Instead of the traditional box with a lid on it, there's this channel, and there are a number of different accessories you can get to hold various things. In this case, this one is an iPhone holder. There's actually a competition going on to design different accessories that Mini would then manufacture for sale. This is just one of them. Now, in the back seat, the same channel continues. Actually, you can get a system where it runs continuously from the front to the back. Here, another example is a cup holder. You could probably get an ashtray if that's your thing. This is a sunglass holder. It also kind of looks like the remains of Mr. Spock from an early Star Trek movie. Just a thought. Now, the seats themselves, remarkably roomy. The front seat, even though I had a lot of legroom there and the seat's all the way back, I still fit. If necessary, if someone smaller is here or smaller in the front, these seats also move forward and back. Now, apparently there wasn't enough room back here for the whole word Countryman, so instead they just put a really big Mini logo. Now, if you know Minis, you know that the regular Cooper has a liftgate, the Clubman has barn doors. This obviously goes back to the liftgate. Pretty big space, pretty tall actually compared to the smaller cars. And you've got this neat little trick. That raises up, got some good hidden storage under there. Now, to expand the cargo room, you can fold the seat back, obviously. Unfortunately, it's a little cumbersome because there's a strap on the inside that you kind of reach in to get. Once it's down, cargo volume is 40 cubic feet. That's only 8 better than the Cooper Clubman, but still, it's more, and it seems to be a bit taller, too. So Mini promises the same go-kart handling in this car as they have in the others, the smaller ones. Obviously, for anyone that's had a Mini, loved a Mini, wanted more room in it, now they have an option. It's just our first brief look, but so far we're pretty impressed.
For more car-related news, go to Cars.com or our blog, KickingTires.net.